So one of the first things I want to do after I've installed Subversion is I want to create a repository. And to do that, I'm going to use a command shell here. I'm using Windows PowerShell, but you could do this from whatever your favorite shell is on your favorite operating system, Linux or Mac or whatever. I just happen to be using Windows. And the command we're going to want to use is svnadmin. Okay. And so let's just get a little bit of help on here, svnadmin help. And we see what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use this create command, which will help us create a repository. So if we want a little more help on that, we can say svnadmin help create, and that'll give us some options here. So all I really need to do is just say svnadmin create, and then give it the physical path of where I want the repository to be located at. Now I'm doing this from the desktop. This because I've installed Subversion locally for test and development purposes. Basically, I have the Subversion server and the Subversion client installed on the same machine. Normally in a production environment you wouldn't be doing that, and so you normally would want to be running the svnadmin command either on the server machine itself, or you can still run svnadmin on your desktop. It's just that when you do svnadmin and you do your create and then you give it the repo path, you wouldn't give it a repo path that's local to this machine. You would, you maybe could use a UNC path here and say, my server /C drive / SVN repository, wherever you have it. Or if you have it mapped to a network drive, maybe your server is on drive M, and so you could say m:/SVN repositories, something like that. In this case, since the server is on my local machine, I do a directory here. I've set this up so that my Subversion, all of my Subversion repositories are going to be located in individual subdirectories underneath the svn_repository directory. So let's take a look at that. Repository. Okay, and we see I already have some projects here. So what I want to do is svnadmin create, and so we're going to give it the full path now, C:svn repository /demo2. Okay, now you might think that I would just type in demo2 and it would somehow know where my base is, and but no, I have to type in the whole thing, the fully qualified path of where I want this to be located at. And so I type that in, and now if I do a dir on svn repository, we see that I've got a demo2 that's been created here, and if I look at what's inside demo2, we've got some different directories, and so this is where Subversion is going to store all of this information. And in the next video, what I'm going to talk about is the configuration files that are located under the conf directory, and there's how you set up your passwords and how you set up your server configuration. I find that I usually end up having to, immediately after I do my svnadmin create, I have to go and tweak these files to get it to do what I want it to do. So I won't cover that in this video. I'll save that for the next one. We'll see you in the next video.